Okay, so I'm just sitting here, just kind of talking to my honeybee about. No, get up. I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, I'm just sitting here talking to my honeybee about this garden that just really had drove me crazy about my watermelon. So the situation is okay, but I've been talking about this high grass. Why I have this high grass. Da 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 da. I never seen anything like this before. Just going on and on and on and on about it, because I'm like, what is going on this year? It's driving me crazy. And so, as I'm talking to him and he's really listening to what I'm saying, he has described to me that we've had this problem all along about the grass, right, honey? Okay, so our yard has always had this crazy grass. That
Okay, so the grass that we have here is a native grass. Okay, it was here before we got here. We tried to landscape it and put the grasses that are usually used in this area over it. And what has happened is the native grass has just outcompeted the grass that we put in. And so it's pretty much a dominant grass right now. The only way that we can possibly get rid of the grass that we have right now is that we have to have someone come in and remove about probably 18 inches of grass and replace it. So that's what we have. Now, if you're driving by or you're just walking by and you look, you're not gonna see anything different from what our neighbors have or whatever. But it's not the same grass.
And so the issue is because I have a garden in my backyard that is creating a problem for me in my garden. Now, if we just cutting the grass in the backyard, we're fine. But now I have this garden, and it's like last year, I did not remember that grass being so very high with the watermelon that I was growing. This year, I'm devastated. I come home after vacation and I see all this high grass where my watermelon seeds was planted. So anyway, with all that being said, Honeybee has explained what's going on, and all I can do, we have to figure it out. I may have to start growing in containers. I don't know. But our beds are doing good, honey.
And that's because we tried to, when we set the beds up, we use weed blockers to try to keep that grass from growing into the beds.
Right. Yeah.
So those are above ground beds with weed blockers underneath.
Yeah.
And so, that grass hasn't been effective in terms of coming through.
Yeah. So invasive.
So that's, how we've been able to control it. But, the issue is, like I've explained to my wife, to try and get the native grass out and replant is going to be a $10,000 to $12,000 issue.
Well, we already know we're not going to do that. So I have to just try to figure something else out in reference to what we're going to do about it, in reference to using the, like we did with the weed before. Try to do the weed killer. Not weed killer. What is the spread that we put down? Whatever, I can't even think of the name now because I'm so devastated about what I'm finding out today about what we have to do in order to combat that. Because of the watermelon. I had beautiful watermelon last year, and I keep saying that. And this year, I don't know what I'm going to have. So I'm devastated. But anyway,
The whole thing is you're gonna have to use, you know, the
I can't even think of the name of it. The sheet.
the ground sheets
Covering.
that you got,
Right.
and you're gonna have to plant your watermelons in those ground sheets, and hopefully they
Like I did the corn. Are you
just
saying?
like the corn.
Okay, so that
That's
makes
what
sense.
you're gonna have to do.
Okay, so that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do next year is put that barrier down for the weed. I keep calling it a weed killer. It's not called that. I can't even think of the name now, but it's the sheet that covers the ground, and so I'm gonna have to put that out and do like I did my corn. Just make a little hole in there and put the seed in there and let it grow like that. So we got a plan for next year. This year, not so much. I pray that my watermelon will do okay. We will see. Thank you, Honeybee. I appreciate you.